All right, I'm introducing you a little bit late. I'm already in the middle of this journey. My brother and I, we're trying to move to pretty close to Seattle. I've already moved from where I stayed for the past 3 years. I'm at my parents' place right now. I'll put it up on the screen right now, but I was living in a camper for a good year and a half. This was right as I started to clean it, so this is basically how it looked a lot of the time I was living there. I'd been living in a house in the same location before that got removed for a year and a half as well. Today I'm leaving my parents' house to go visit the town that we're trying to live in. I've got a job interview tomorrow, so I'm gonna go stay the night in a hotel. Let's begin the trip. Hotel room secured. It looks pretty good in here. This is the fanciest hotel room I've ever built myself. Damn, look at this place. It's so nice over here. Fancy boat right here. Dude, what the heck even is this town? I just had like a mildly weird night. Okay, so I left the hotel around 8 and I drove around and found this like random carnival going on. There were rides and booths and a band playing. I only talked to one person while I was there. There was this random guy with shaved sides of his head. He's carrying a guitar. He just walked up to me and said, "Hey, I like your pants." So then I left for a little while, went to get something to eat. Then I drove downtown and started walking around a little bit, looking at the homeless and just gonna vibe for everything. And I ran into the same guy with a guitar. He didn't remember me, but both times he smelled like weed and was smoking, so I understand. And when I walked up, a girl was playing his guitar, and she was in a group of like 6 other people who all looked like hippies. And after those people left, I still stayed with that same guy with the guitar, and he had one other person with him. So I was talking with that other person as well. The way everybody here carries themselves and interacts with you is just not what I'm used to. I'm kind of really hoping I get this job tomorrow, because this place feels different and it doesn't feel bad. And then after everything was done, I looked up my hotel to get back. I figured out I was only like 7 minutes away. So I did all this longer random driving with like 7 different stops, and somehow I ended up almost right back here. It's just a slightly peculiar night. And now I'm plugging in the Xbox. I'm gonna play some Black Ops 1 to mellow out a little bit. All right, it's been quite a while since I last updated you. Besides that first interview, I got 2 other job interviews, and I applied to like 25 or more than 30 jobs total. When I started this video, I didn't really have too much of a goal for when to end it, but I think basically since we've got a house relatively quickly, it took about a month and a half, I should end this video when I find a job for sure, which is honestly proving to be a little more difficult than I expected. I would say in total, I've done about 3 or 4 weeks of job searching, but really only a week of dedicated house searching. So yeah, I wasn't sure which would happen first, but it ended up being finding a house. I think since we're in the right area, it should be easier now to find a job. I really don't think we could have found a better house, honestly. It's about the best price we could find. And it's kind of in the country, so it almost feels like we're camping sometimes. We're only 15 minutes away from a downtown of a decent sized city. And in Seattle is like an hour or so away. I'm actually pretty hyped right now. I think things are working out. I just need to calm down and enjoy it all. So now I really need to start focusing, just lock in. This is the right time to make my life how I imagine it. First, job and school, get settled in there, and then start fully living. All right, it's finally happened. 2 days ago, I worked my first employed hours in 2.5 months. It took a little bit longer than I expected, but I think it's worked out. That first day, I thought I was only going to sign papers, and then I ended up working for 5 hours. And then yesterday I did the same amount, but I only slept for like 4 hours, so I fell asleep as soon as I got home. So up until this point in my life, I feel like there's always been something missing or something holding me back. And now I've realized that it's really been me this whole time. So I think I'm in the best position I've been in for a while, so it's up to me now. And I can imagine what I can make my life be like, so I gotta start going for it. Thanks for watching.